How do you focus it?
You have to have the hands of a YouTuber.
Say hello to the vloggers.
They're not the vloggers.
To the motherfuckers.
Yay! What the is up, Kyle? Oh god. Okay. So this video actually has a purpose because as you know, I'm a university student. I'm currently in second year. The normal process for students in second year is to go and live in an actual house as opposed to university accommodation. You know, it's exciting. You know, just moving out and going from halls, which is an experience on its own, to living in a real house like an adult, like a big girl. Second year, you know, moved into a house and it's horrendous. I'll tell you that much, love. I just really want to know if there's some sort of hidden agenda, some sort of secret reasoning as to why these house companies really just sell university students' dreams. They're not selling houses. They're selling ideas of houses. This house isn't a house. It's like, you know, like a TV show, and I feel like the walls are just gonna fall down and it's gonna be a crowd laughing, you know. Just, I'm gonna tell you about the experience that I've had this year, or this second academic year. The experience that I've had with living in a house. I'm just gonna start off right from the beginning. So we moved in. I live with 6 people and 3 of us moved in summer just because my 2 housemates, they worked. So they weren't in uni, they were working while they weren't at uni, and I was doing placement. So obviously I moved in around June, and obviously we're excited to move into an actual house. We were the first 3 of the 6 of all of us to move in, so obviously we were gassed, you know, hyped to you know, be the first ones to step foot inside this house. But little did we know that because we were moving in summer and the recent tenants of this house had only moved out the day before we moved in, the house hadn't been cleaned yet. So, you know, me and my mum, we rock up, skirt, all my stuff in her car. We just had a KFC, had a nice walk, and we get there and the cleaning staff, you know, they're not there yet. The house is a tip. You know, it's just very odd, very underwhelming, I'll give you that. But I gave the benefit of the doubt. I was like, you know, the recent tenants had only moved out 1 day ago, so fair enough. I mean, I guess you'd think that it would be a priority of the house company to say, wow, these people are moving in the next day, like we need to get like some emergency cleaning staff in. But no, I guess not. So the cleaning staff eventually come, they clean. Obviously I guess they were under some sort of mysterious pressure. It's not like me and my mum were just watching them clean. We went out and did some errands whilst they were cleaning, so they didn't really need to rush. But I guess they did. Clean the house, I moved my stuff in, so yeah, that's that. Then my 2 other housemates move in a few days later. So it's just us 3, you know, living the dream. Living the dream in this new house, decorated it, as you can see, you know, got a fancy tapestry thing going on there because I'm basic. As time goes on, we're settling into this house, and I realised, oh, the dishwasher isn't working. You know, this dishwasher that was one of the prime selling points for the house company, you know, full working. I mean, I guess they didn't have to disclose that it was working. So you know what? Maybe I'm the idiot, because they said there was a dishwasher. They never said that it was working. So, but yeah, I guess. Silly me for thinking that they would provide a functioning dishwasher, but silly me. The dishwasher breaks, and then the extractor fan breaks. So we're like, rah, you know, better contact them quick. They say, oh yeah, you know, we'll send someone around to look at it, blah blah blah. There's multiple other things wrong with the house, but things like, you know, like light bulbs not really working or whatever. So those little things get fixed. Dishwasher, little do we know, it will not get fixed until 2 days ago, 2019. The dishwasher broke in June 2018. It didn't get fixed until 2 days ago. But, you know, mind you, the extractor fan still isn't working. I guess we'll all suffocate whilst we're making dinner, but it's fine, it's fine. I guess that's what windows are for, you know. Going back to summertime, the Wi-Fi decides to stop working. Now, by now, the dishwasher's not too bad, because we have a sink, we have hands, you know, we can hand wash stuff. Extractor fan's not too bad, we can open the window, it's fine, just don't obviously burn things or cause smoke or any form of steam. But the Wi-Fi was really a big turning point. We obviously contact them, but like the Wi-Fi's not working, and they say, oh, you'll have to contact Sky, because, you know, I guess as our landlords, you know, I guess it really just isn't none of their business that this house that they provided us with is falling apart. We enter this wild goose chase. We're relaying information from the Sky company to the house company, back to us, to the Sky company, to the house company, the Sky company, to house to the Sky company. This goes on for a good 3 weeks that we're Wi-Fi-less here. And we're going crazy. We're 21st century children, you know? We need Wi-Fi to survive. I mean, I don't have cards, I don't have board games, I don't have anything to entertain myself. No one is really about, because it's out of term time, so there's nothing exciting is going on in our lives at this point. So having Wi-Fi, you know, being able to watch Netflix, stuff like that would be great. There's only so much TV, daytime TV, that you can watch, because the Sky box that they provided us with, you can't watch Sky movies or any of the actual Sky channels. So that's so cool. You know, we're still Wi-Fi-less. Contacting, calling Sky. I mean, every other day we're on the phone on hold for a good hour or two, you know, just waiting to get back. The engineer comes round, he says he's fixed it, but he actually hasn't. We're trying to, you know, get them to be a little bit more urgent with this, because they kept on saying that we needed some sort of password for the account, but we were trying to tell them, obviously we're renting this property, the whole thing is set up by our landlords, we don't know the password to anything, they haven't told us a password, they don't even know what the password is. And we try and contact the actual landlord, so there's the landlord and then there's the housing company of the people that work for him. So try contacting the actual landlord to see if he knew, and he isn't even in the country half the time, so it's great. And the housing company then get all aggy at me, saying, oh yeah, you shouldn't really actually be contacting him, you know, if you have any problems it should be going through us. And I'm like, well, you're not really doing anything to help in this scenario, but I'm the crazy one. So anyway, all this time we're spending on the phone with Sky, the phone bill totting up. I got charged an extra £20 my phone bill because I was on the phone to Sky. I went crazy one time when the Wi-Fi was down. I literally came into my room, I laid on my bed, and I just burst into tears. It was like I was experiencing withdrawal symptoms. You know, it's really, really hard. Next thing, we got robbed in about November time, and I honestly don't think that they could have even have pretended to care, you know? You get robbed, it's obviously traumatizing, and I mean, mind you, we got robbed because I left my window open, but it's not an invitation for you to come and take my stuff. I mean, for a robber, I guess it is an invitation, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, they couldn't have cared less. We tell them, I'm like, I text the emergency number that they gave us, emergency number, right? And they don't reply until the next morning, and their reply simply is like, oh, right, okay, we'll send someone round to fix the gate, because the robber managed to open up the back garden gate through the neighbour's garden, propped open the gate, and obviously came and robbed the joint, and they left the gate just hanging open, you know, and we're like, right, okay, cool. So the text of just reads, oh yes, so we'll send someone around to fix the gate. No, sorry, no, are you guys okay? The actual, like, house company people, they didn't even come round to send their condolences. But I guess I'm being a drama queen, you know. You know, it comes round to the point where the house company starts to do viewings for people to live in this house after we moved out in September. So, you know, the viewing started around Christmas time, and when I tell you the amount of people that have been in and out of this room, I feel like a house prostitute. The amount of people that have been in and out of this room in their shoes. I don't allow shoes in my room. I don't know about you, but I don't allow shoes into my room. But obviously, I guess it's appropriate for you to be parading around showing these people the nooks and crannies. I wouldn't be surprised if when I'm not here, he shows them inside my freaking underwear drawer, because they come in, he comes and stands here, and everyone else comes and pops their heads in, stepping around in little boots. It's been snowing and friggin' raining outside, and on my carpet. Put their shoes on my carpet. So the amount of viewings that we've had is just, please, I beg. It got to the point where I was like, someone please, I'm willing to sign the house again just to have the viewing stop, but I wouldn't want to subject myself to another year of this crappy house company. And this one time, for just for some giggles, when the Wi-Fi was down, me and my housemates decided to look at the reviews for this house company. Do not go with house unless you want to be charged to get back in your own room. The doors in our house occasionally lock themselves, and this has happened to me one night after getting out of bed to go to the loo. I was locked outside of my room Friday night without any belongings, clothes or shoes. Another one says they were charged £45 to get into their own bedroom after the door locked itself, which is a frequent issue in the house. That's been happening to one of my housemates as well on their bedroom door. Another one just goes, why don't you give people their money back? 1 star, 1 star, 1 star until you do. Where is this girl's money? Run her money. Oh, it's a him. Run him his money. You know, oh, another one goes, takes them ages to do maintenance due to them forgetting to finish off a boiler job. Mice got into the property, which they didn't deal with properly either. I just really want to know what the hidden agenda is that they have. What is the problem? Do they get some sort of sick thrill off of messing with students? I mean, I know that, I guess we're feeble-minded, we're you know, fresh out of our family homes, you know, first time we're moving out into the real world. I guess this is the perfect opportunity to subject us to some tomfoolery, but we're still people, okay? Yeah, I don't know, I don't really understand it. Anyhow, little side note, just wanted to say thanks for the support on the last video. I just want to thank you to all my friends for sharing the video. Even though there was no actual meat, there was no substance, there was no real point of that first video. And hopefully this one, you know, I'm not even gonna say, I was gonna say hopefully this one pops off, but what is that? Just found popcorn on the floor. Anyway, hopefully this one, you know, pops off and really gets the channel going. But if it doesn't, this is awkward and we're all gonna forget that I said that out loud. So thanks. Anyway, bye.